They say home is where the heart is. I think it's more of heart is where your home is. See, we can do many things inside of the outer form to make it of a good quality. But what is the vibrational quality that we are bringing into that is affecting the structure that we exist in? There's lots of different ways to bring a vibrational quality into a space. I have some friends that walk around chanting and toning through the entire exterior of their house, raising the vibration that way. Some friends that dance inside of their space, some friends that meditate, some friends that stand and send out an attunement current throughout their home into the space around it, raising that vibration. Some friends that touch trees and plants, extending their love. And it doesn't matter what tactic, what technique we use. What matters is the quality of love that's being expressed through in each one of those. And then according to that, what naturally moves out from us through our expression is then the care for all that is. As we raise that vibration, we are inviting in more love into the space that we are, that we're in, that we exist with, that we share with others. And that's victorious. That's a victory. Because there is a victory, and that's the theme that we're working with here, message of victory. And it is, in some sense, I believe, in our human experience, there is a victory over something. But it's not something outside of ourselves. It's something within ourselves. It's a part of ourselves. In the biblical passage referenced last week, it was called the beast. In other teachings, I've heard it called the animal man, or the lower nature, the lower self, or the ego that likes to inflate and be big, or deflate and feel small. All of these are related to, yes, our personality in this physical body that we have. Because we have a tendency in this body, in this world, to relate to everything around us rather than what's all inside of ourselves. And so there is this rising above, over this lower nature that we have, but it doesn't happen from fighting against it. It doesn't happen from conquering it. What you resist will persist. As you try to fight against a part of yourself, all you're doing is empowering that part by giving it energy. You're giving it power. You're giving it your response because you're responding to that. It's more of a transcendence and a transmuting of that. As we actually give our response to our higher nature, the spiritual man and woman, our own God self, the master self that lives within each of us. That is where we find the place of victory. That is where we come from when we're doing any one of these techniques of bringing the essences of love vibrationally into our space and to the others that we share space with. That is, in fact, probably one of the greatest challenges and opportunities of being human. This dynamic between having a spiritual self and a very animal-like human self, to transcend the habitual patterns, the fears, the anxieties, all the reactions, and relating to the external world as reality, to know the self as the spiritually divine self, relating to the inner world, responding to that and letting that express through us, through our living. As we do that, we are bringing a message of victory because our life is victorious. That's our destiny.